Hey guys, this is Ludwig here. So this video will have three parts. Number one, I'll explain my weapon testing methodology. Number two, we'll go over the Christmas banner part one. And number three, we'll have analysis on Fuka versus Len. So please enjoy. So today we're actually going to start out with a weapon damage test. So there's this interesting new battle skill called skill damage plus 10%. And comparing to the old crit battle skill. So for the snake, he's actually pretty easy to test. You can just find a way to stack 20 combo before the parry, and then on parry, you record your damage before parry, and then you record your damage after your SS3. So pretty easy to test. And then I use Fuka Zero here because she's water, she does not get any element buff from the two weapons. Therefore, it should be a pretty fair test. And the conclusion here is actually the skill damage plus 10% is not as strong as crit damage plus 10%. However, it's only a negligible difference of 1 to 2% damage. This means the old crit battle skill is actually still stronger, given that you have 100% crit, but you actually don't have that. So on average, they're actually about the same. If you spam enough RNG, possibly the old crit weapons are better. For the whole units, you would still prefer the new weapons just because they have the on-element advantage. However, this means that this battle skill is not a power creep by any means, and that if you spam your RNG hard enough, eventually the crit battle skill will still outperform the new weapons. This also holds true for the banner units, as it's a little hard to test, but I still got the same conclusion with those. Okay, so now let's also look at the new banner here. So these two, stat-wise, are actually almost identical, to be honest. There's almost no point in comparing just their stats, but their animation is vastly different, however. So whoever is better is mainly determined by external factors, for example, your weapon, and then how you're doing your ranking run, who is the party leader, etc. Shika does have a small bug that her auto approach doesn't make her walk close enough, and then she misses her hits sometimes if you're using auto approach to land her SS3. And then especially if you go up or down below your target, then entire SS3 would miss actually. Yeah, but it's not a problem if you know your distance well. And typically not a problem in ranking. So there's that, and then Asuna, she has less hits than Shirika. She has one less hit, but she can fake switch. So Asuna is actually a better combination with Tails Shirika. Besides that, there's not really much difference besides the animation themselves. So Shirika, she has the range advantage, and then she can stay far away. Asuna has the ability to dodge all ground attacks. Yeah, so besides that, I don't really think there's much difference. And then Asuna has the better combo stacker, but she has the better combo regen because she's a sniper. So looking at Ratson's calculator, they don't really do that much damage, but they still have a buff. So it's recommended to get one of these, but let's say MLB both probably would be too much. Alright, so finally our favorite trophy character analysis. So Len, she has the crit buff. I believe it should be the exact same one compared to the banner buff. And it gets upgraded when she's level 95. Fuka Zero, she only has a HP regen for her combo partner, plus guaranteed crit at level 95. So comparing head to head, usually, well, you would prefer the person with the buff, which is Len. So however, I don't think Fuka Zero isn't that bad because guaranteed crit is also pretty useful. The crit buff itself doesn't do that much anyways, so I still might pick Fuka over Len depending on how the damage looks. So there was actually a leaked animation of Len's 6-star SS3, which will be shown later. And then her Excel covers almost all of her SS3, and then due to my testing, it seems like her SS3 time is only 1.22 seconds or below that. which is pretty neat actually, and then that's pretty fast for a trophy character. But I'm worried about her damage though, so not much to say since they aren't upgraded yet, so it gets kind of hard to test right now. But just looking at animations, we can already see that Fuka is really slow, so she does a lot more damage, probably, and then Len's the DPS unit. So just as a conclusion for now, it seems like Len is better for stuff like Ranking Fest, while Fuka would be more useful if you already have a banner character to start off with the crit buff, and then you can abuse the guaranteed crit from Fuka even harder. And it's very possible that the next ranking is still going to be Holy Element. Therefore, if you don't have a Baron character, you might prefer Len. If you have one, then Zero probably is the way to go. So if you're prepared to get a top 3 in both rankings, I would probably trade Fuka Zero first to prepare for the next ranking, and then Len afterwards. Trade for Len to prepare for Ranking Fest. Okay, so that concludes the video, and that was a lot of analysis in one day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks, and I appreciate all the support.